Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In a very good morning. I wish to all of you, the representatives or team managers for He Elca, 2022 from the public universities, IPTAs. Welcome to the briefing of He Elca 2022 this morning. Thank you very much. All right, let's first begin our briefing session this morning by reciting Al-Fatihah. Yeah? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. All right. So again, I welcome all of you team managers. Good to see all of you. We have actually started communicating via WhatsApp, and here we are for the briefing. And I think most are already excited, giving and asking a lot of questions, things like that. So my apology, on behalf of our team, because we are also still, exploring things, in the midst of discussing, the discussion and all that. So so here we are having this briefing, even though we have already shared the activities via WhatsApp, but we believe that it is good for us to have the live session like this for Q&A session, so things that we need to sort out and all that. All right, first allow me to introduce myself. My name is Liza Abdullah. And no, I'm not the dramatist. Okay, I am Liza Abdullah, teaching at Center for Languages and Center for Languages and Free University, Academic Development, better known as CELPAD, IUM. Yeah, with me today we have my boss actually, Ustad Abdullah Buhari. Yeah. On board here, Ustaz, welcome. Ustaz Abdullah Buhari is our Deputy Director of Student Affairs at CELPAD, and he is also the Deputy Chairman of He Elca 2022. And I have been entrusted to be the Director of He Elca, and with us also we have Madam Nur Amili. Madam Nur Amili, say hi. Okay, Madam Nur Amili and Madam Arina. The Marina, both are deputy directors of He Elca. These are the people that you'll be communicating with, inshallah. And also our team, Madam Lily Azlina, brother Muhammad Daniel, Baharudin, say hi. And also brother Zahriman, our team manager herself, from IIUM, Madam Nozida, Nozida. And who did I miss? Anyone did I miss from IIUM? All right, Madam Wan Putri, I think she's also in. All right, thank you very much for being here. And here we're going to have 2 sessions of the briefing, so let me do the sharing, so hang on. I'm going to share my slides. Where is the sharing button? Here, okay. Okay. All right, am I sharing my slides already? Yes, can you see my slide? Or you can only see me?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh dear. All right. Okay, let me do it again. Share screen. Okay. Right, I'm not able to do it from here. Let me try this one. Oh, okay. How about now?
Still not here.
Okay, now we can see it.
Okay, now, okay, yeah?
Yes.
All right, so okay, hang on. How am I going to move this so that I can do the slideshow? Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, now, is it on the slideshow mode? Yes, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Now, all right.
Yes, yes.
So this is Elca, yeah? He Elca, Higher Education, English Language Carnival. And alamak, sorry, it's not this one. Hang on, my bad, yeah. Okay, sorry. This is the poster. Okay, let me end the show first. This is the one that I want to share. All right, let me go back. Okay, how about this one? Am I sharing? Yes, Daniel?
Yes, Kak Liz.
I'm
Yes.
sharing the slides,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Okay, right. This is the one, yeah? So He Elca 2022, all right, this is the poster, yeah, the theme of He Elca this year, right? The center or CELPAD has been entrusted, yeah, first to be the host of He Elca 2022. So we are quite new, yeah, in this, so we welcome all perhaps some ideas also from the others, yeah, in case we have missed something. So we have got a few public universities which have actually done this, yeah, before, in fact, face to face. So this year He Elca will be fully online, yeah. Okay. All right, so the theme for He Elca for 2022 for this year is conceptualizing sustainable community through English language. Yeah, conceptualizing sustainable community through English language, and the dates are here. And then we also have the He Elca activities put on the posters. Now moving on to the agenda, yeah. What we're gonna go through is the introduction, yeah, the steering committee, just to introduce you, and the important dates. I think these are the dates that everybody is quite, have been waiting for, yeah, I would say, and also the activities. And last is the Q&A session, yeah. So in the introduction, actually, I don't really have to go through this, but there are also some people who are not very very familiar with what He Elca is. Yeah, I think initially it started with Elca, right? But with the higher education, then it has become He Elca. Yeah, but not recently though. Yeah. All right. So just to go through formally, yeah, what is He Elca? What He Elca is an annual event aimed to provide higher education students the opportunities to use English outside the classroom and motivate them to enhance their English competency. And it is co-organized by the Malaysian Higher Education Department and also a public university as a host. And this year, as I said, CELPAD, IIUM has been entrusted to be the host. Yeah. And this year also, apparently, we have been instructed that the level of MUET, yeah, for the participants are much lower actually from the previous year. It's band 1 and 2. All right, MUET band 1 and band 2. However, recently because I believe that as we have a lot of, I think the first batch of CEFR, yeah, students from school coming into the university with the CFR level of B1, it could be a concern to find students of this level. It just could be, yeah. So for that, we have actually voiced out our concern to our top management, and Alhamdulillah, our director managed to speak to few people out there, and we can go up to MUET band 3. So it can be Muet Band 1, students of Muet Band 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. But having said that, all right, we as these carnivals for those of the lower levels, we encourage ourselves, yeah, to look for students of the lower levels first. If we don't have enough, then we will go look for those of a bit of higher level of level 3 or band 3, and to participate just in case we don't have enough participants. Yeah, because this carnival is meant for those of Muet band 1 and 2 students. Yeah. So, all right, I hope it's clear. All right, with the theme conceptualizing sustainable community through English language, yeah. This one everybody is aware of the UNESCO, what has been transpired from UNESCO, yeah, in ensuring a better and more sustainable future, yeah. And this is also in line with the IIUM SAF academic framework, yeah, Sejahtera academic framework, in which it has been embedded, yeah, in all in the curriculum as well as in all activities, that whatever we do, whatever language that we are using, we are to to be sensitive with what is around us. Yeah, so that's why we are bringing this in the limelight. Yeah, conceptualizing some sustainable community. So whatever activities that they do, it will revolve around what they can actually think of around them, or what they see to be to be talked about. Yeah, so that is our theme for this year's HELCA. Right, so the SDGs is transpired by the 17 SDG goals. We are not going to do all, yeah, so we have decided, so these are actually all already on the website. Yeah, we have taken 9, yeah, out of 17 SDGs. So they are no poverty, SDG number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 6, 10, 11, 14, and 15. So these are the 9 SDGs that we are going to promote, yeah, for this He Elca. If you ask why we chose this, okay, what we can say at this point is, since these students are of the low level proficiency levels, we believe that these goals are manageable, yeah, for them to conceptualize and to begin with. Yeah, so because these are quite basic, and these are all the things that they are actually normally thinking, and then always be concerned about things like that. So yeah, that's what from our side. Yeah, but it can be open to discussion too. But for now, yeah, these are all the things that we have chosen for the He Elca 2022. All right, now moving on to, let me move this one. All right, moving on to next one. Yeah, the steering committee. All right, we have our deputy rector, yeah, of academic and internationalization, Prof. Dr. Ahmad Faris bin Ismail is our advisor. Yeah, and our chairman, yeah, for He Elca is none other than our director, yeah, director of CELPAD, Dr. Rosnani Kasim, and we have Deputy Chairman, Ustaz Abdullah Bukhari Abdul Rahim. Sorry, Ustaz lah, your father's name has been a bit, it's a bit crowded down there, but it's there, yeah. Alhamdulillah. And me myself, actually, I am the head of English Language Division, yeah. So, and been entrusted to be the director for this project, inshallah. And our deputy directors of the He Elca, yeah, Madam Nur Amilin and Madam Arina. And we have all the other committees, committees, and also committee members, which we cannot put everybody here. But inshallah, in our last day, yeah, on the grand finale day, we will show all these faces. Yeah, so these are all the people. All right, now we go to the important dates, yeah, before we talk about the activities. Right, today, yeah, this is sort of the timeline, yeah, important dates, yeah. Briefing today, inshallah. For those who cannot make it today, we will share the link and we also have it on the website as well as on YouTube. Yeah, so you can actually watch again if you for the reference. Yeah. Right, our planned opening ceremony will be done pre-recorded. Yeah, this one will be recorded on the 1st of November 2022. Yeah, so this one is to mark the beginning of the preparation and all, inshallah. Yeah, so we will share the link as well, and it will also be on YouTube. Yeah. And submission, I think this is the date that everybody is like, been asking for. Yeah, the submission of the videos, all will be online, all will be submitted via, videos. And it will be on the 13th of November by 5 p.m. Yeah, the information is already also provided in the on the website. Yeah. So that's the submission. So because we hope that, starting from today, yeah, today up to the submission, we have like almost plus minus almost, I think less than a month, yeah, because we don't have that much time. So, but I hope it is manageable, yeah. Okay, and on the 23rd and 24th, this is all those how am I going to get rid of this? Do you see this black thingy and box here down here? Oh, no. No, eh?
No.
Okay, just me. All right. Anyway, so yeah, since the events will be conducted on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So the first and the second day will be the live streaming. Yeah, so these 2 days will be, be meant for all those videos. The submission will be put on air, and you can watch. Yeah, you can watch, you can share with the others, and also the judges will start looking and do the judging, evaluation and all. Yeah, inshallah. And the last day will be on the 25th of November is the final showcase of the winners, as well as the closing ceremony of ELCA 2022. All right. So any question at this point? All right, we can always go back to this if you do have questions. Yeah. All right, this is the schedule of live streaming. This will also be shared. Yeah, maybe if it's too much for you to see at this point. Yeah, this also will be shared on the website as well as on the WhatsApp group. Yeah. So this is where you can get to watch all those submitted entries. Yeah. So we have day 1, 23rd of November, and day 2. So we have the first, we care, we help. So these are all the names of the activities. Yeah. All right. So up to 4 p.m. on the second day. So these are all where, the activities will be put up. Yeah. All right. I guess that's all from me. Yeah. And now we move on to He Elca activities. But before we go to these activities, is there any queries and any questions that you would like to ask at this point? Yes? Okay, no? All right. So yeah, we go on. So for the activities, I'll invite Brother Muhammad Daniel Baharudin to do the briefing. Yeah, Daniel, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Lisa. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning, everyone. So on behalf of the activities and judging unit, I will explain about the HELCA activities that we will conduct this time around. Okay, so before I start, with me today is Madam Lily Azina, which is the head of the activities and judging unit, in which during the question and answer session, we will assist you in any of your questions if you have one. Okay. All right. Before we continue, I think we have a question in the chat from Brother Muhammad Zafri Osman. Will the students get merits for entering the competition? Dr. Lisa, do you want to answer it right now?
Madam Amelie, would you like to respond to that? For our students, yes. right? But for your students, we do have e-certificate, yeah. At this time around, the full online. Yeah, I forgot also to mention that there is no prizes, yeah, for this competition. We only have e-certificates. So e-certificates, and for our students, we will give points. Yes. So I'm very sure from your universities, you will do the same. Yeah. Unless Madam Amelie would like to respond to that.
I don't think, Dr. Liza, I think I have the same answer to the merits. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Okay, go on. I hope we answered your question. Yeah. Thank you. All right, Daniel.
Okay, so let's move on to the first activity. Okay, so just to inform that we have given all of the guidelines, this type of poster in our website. So you can also refer to that as well if you have more information. But today I'm just going to explain in more detail about each activity. So the first one is what we call as We Care, We Help. It's a community engagement video challenge. So I will not read the description. So basically, students are able to help the community to contribute. It's basically in line with our theme this year. Okay, they can have the opportunity to go to do voluntary work, and they can choose what type of voluntary work or community service that they want to do. So you see that the examples are given: food banks, homeless shelters, emergency assistance program, neighborhood, so on and so forth. Okay. Yes, to answer from Amrit Kaur, we will share the link later after this, yeah? Okay, so the objective is to encourage participation in volunteer work, of course, and they will be more responsible. So again, it's in line with our theme in regards to sustainability, and also to motivate participants, of course, to use the language when they are doing the activity. Okay, so the task here, again, there are a lot of things here. I'm just going to briefly explain. To make things simple, We Care, We Help is basically the students are required to do like some sort of a documentary of what they are doing during the community service. Okay, so in this case, they will explain, you can see the list of questions there, number 9, yeah? The students will explain what is the title of their project, what's the purpose of the project, what are the themes the SDG theme reflect in their project, and then how the project is being carried out, meaning what are the things that they do during the project. So they can show, okay, so today we are doing this and that, okay, and at this part we're doing this and that. So it's just like a documentary, a short one, not a long one. Okay, so if you notice in this is a group work. Okay, the students are required to work in a team of 3 to 4, and the type of community project that they need to do must be based on the SDG themes that are given uh, from this here. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so let's say if they're interested to go to the zoo, for example, all right, to do a community service with the zoo, and let's say in the zoo they have life underwater and also life on land. So it's actually in relation to SDG 14 and 15, which is life below water and life on land. Or let's say if they want to go, simple, clean the river, for example. Okay, clean the river. So it can be under SDG 6, clean water and sanitation, and can be also under SDG 11, sustainable cities and communities. Okay, so they need to do a project based on that. And when they do the project, they need to record and also explain the things that they did, following the questions there, and they can edit it to make it more fun, to make it creative. And lastly, they will need to upload the video on TikTok. Okay, just a heads up, all of our submission for this time around is all on TikTok. Okay, so they need to upload their video on TikTok and share the URL when they register themselves in the Google form. Okay, so each university must submit 2 videos only. All right, so this is basically for the first activity. Okay, any question? I believe that there are a question from Brother Kamar Zaman. Activity 1 is challenging, that requires a lot of time and resources. Is it possible to simplify activity 1? Madam Lily, do you have any
Alright.
response to that? Yep.
Hi, brother Kamar Zaman. How are you?
Yes, I'm good.
Long time no see. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Just to answer your question, I think maybe the nature of the activity, right? Because we're talking about community engagement, right? Maybe that sounds quite heavy and serious. But I think if you are thinking of how to simplify, maybe that would come to the type of activity that you want to do. We're not talking about a very big scale kind of, community service. It can be just a simple one, for example, providing breakfast for the students, a very simple one, as a very simple community engagement program that can be, recorded and documented. Right. So I think if you want it to be simplified, I think it will go back to the nature of the project.
Okay. All right.
Would that help you?
Okay. Thank you, Puan Lily. Actually, I have already appointed my team members, and we decided that we're not going to do activity 1. Okay. We plan to skip activity 1. Okay, because we are not going to give any prizes to students. And for your information, we do have a course on this, but this course is for Band 5 students, in which they have to do a project, a real project out there, community project or social project. But for Band 2 student and Band 3 student, we don't have anything like this. We don't have any courses, to accommodate this. So to me, I think this activity requires a lot of resources for students, and also time, definitely time. And I don't think students will be interested to do this one. And the way I see is quite challenging. Is it possible if we skip this one? Don't make it compulsory. If not possible, maybe we can change the description of this activity to make it more, I don't know, manageable. Manageable. Because the way I see is quite challenging, for students to do. For students, students they are quite busy. They also have other things, right? So, what do you think? Maybe we can amend the description in which we, instead of participation in organization, the word organization, for example, for homeless, what call that thing, association, homeless people, and also any other charity organization. I think this one requires a lot of time. They need to communicate with this organization in order for them to participate in their activities. So.
Okay,
This is our suggestion. This is actually this is the thing that we discussed. We feel that this activity is quite challenging. For Band 2 or Band 3 students. Quite challenging. Unless we can, I don't know. This is what I think.
I think maybe you're talking about the description, right, Brother Kamar Zaman?
Description, yeah, description.
It says
Participation in an
organization,
That's
right?
huge.
But I believe that description is actually to describe or to explain what community engagement is all about, actually, right? But like what I said earlier, I think if you are thinking about how to simplify this, I mean, it's not necessarily that these students need to connect with any organization. I mean, they can do it on their own, meaning that they can think of a small scale project. Okay, they can do without using much resource. Okay, Time, of course, okay, I think with any sort of activities or project, it would require a bit of time, okay, all right.
That's correct.
I think kalau the concern will be more on simplifying, I think it will go back to the nature of the activity. Maknanya you would want to try something that is simpler and manageable for the
Yes,
students,
more manageable
students
for
in
students.
terms of their time as well as their proficiency.
Because at the end of the day, we want them to have fun by doing this, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be a serious one actually, right?
Because
band
it's
five
not,
term,
it's
we
not
don't have.
really from the beginning, right? It's like more to snippets of what they do. For example, like cleaning what, a surau kind of thing, right?
Yes.
So
Is it
that
possible if we include that here in the description?
Yeah.
The way I see it when I look at the description, it doesn't look like something that they can do. Okay, within their university compound, it seems that they have to go out there.
all right.
Yeah. The way I see it, the way when I look at the description and also the task. Yeah, but to tell you the truth, okay, for actually my team members, we feel that there are 6 of us. We feel that this activity is quite challenging. I don't think our students will want to participate to do this. I don't think so. That's the reason why initially we decided to skip this activity. Is it possible if we skip the first activity and we just do the first the other 4 activities? Is it possible for us to do that?
I think maybe Dr. Liza can answer
Yeah.
that.
But
Whether or not it's
yeah, I
allowed to
mean,
skip
we
it.
appreciate the view of
Thank
Brother
you.
Kamaruzzaman, yeah.
It's not only my view, Doctor. It's
Yeah,
view
Rafi,
of my team members.
And also, how about the other IPTAs? What do you think? Because for us, the description shows that just to let people know what community engagement is all about. But actually, since the product of the the activity is TikTok, right? So for us, it's more on what they actually do, yeah. Because like, for example, they want to clean a surau, as I mentioned, or maybe there's a cat that is a stray cat that they have come across, they want to help. So it's just that it could be a snippet of how to actually help the cat, giving food, that kind of stuff. So for them to that is what we have in mind, because yeah, we try to simplify the activities as such, because initially it was supposed to be of a higher level. But how about the the other PTAs? What do you think? Because let's say, to me, if perhaps if the rest are okay with it and would like to try out, right? Perhaps yeah, maybe cut force if you feel that there's no takers for this activity. It's okay. The activity will still be there. Which means you are not participating in the activities lah. Maybe there are about 5 or 10 more PTAs will be competing, things like that.
Because I'm looking at number 7. Each university must. It's compulsory.
Because it's not that must to, maknanya if you are participating, then you must send to lah. So that it is fair, right? So that it adalah, oh no, this university send 2, I send only 1, that's why I don't get a chance to win, that kind of thing lah. Mr. Ghazali, please. This Mr. Ghazali is my old friend.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam. On the video lah, Mr.
Dr. Liza and Wan Amili, my former colleagues and classmates. Nanti video, I punya kamera tak prepare lagi. Okay. Anyway, I wrote on the chat section that I would like to request for the assessment rubric for all activities, so that we will know how much time or effort that we need to put on the elements of the activities. And as for I totally agree with our brother just now who said that this is a very challenging activity. But I have this strategy. Okay, I do not know whether it is allowed or not, or maybe I shouldn't share it with you because it's a secret strategy. But I will just voice it out. maybe perhaps my student will not do the community work. Other people will do the community work. They will search for groups that are doing community works, and my student, the participant, will act as reporters to those activities. So instead of they themselves try to get resources to do community engagement, they would just
Report, yeah.
involved as reporters to the activities which are being done by others. Okay. So that's why I need to know the assessment rubric to the activity.
Okay,
I guess this particular strategy would lessen the burden of the students.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Encik Ghazali. Actually, I agree with that. Maybe instead of students themselves participate and go there, right, go out there to participate in this community service or whatsoever. How about, because based on Encik Ghazali's suggestion, how about we just provide any videos on YouTube? Actually, there are a lot of social engagement activities that actually that were conducted and shared on YouTube. Okay, because I've seen this before. Because I'm also one of the actually teaching the course for Band 5. So yeah, I've seen it. Okay, so students, they just give feedback based on the activities conducted by professionals or maybe other organizations that they have shared their videos online. Based on the videos that they see online, they just give their own feedback and then they can create their videos similar to what we have, just like the one that we have. For example, remember in other activities you have something like story and so on, right? Instead of students go out there doing all these things, why don't they just create I don't know, TikTok video based on other people's activities that they can find on YouTube or maybe other places. I think my suggestion is similar to Encik Ghazali. I think so.
Can I interrupt? Hi.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Arusalvi. I'm from UMP. So Dr. Lisa, I would like to express our greatest thank from UMP for having this, the first community engagement video challenge. So just, you know, that our students in UMP, we are very much excited for the first event. We have everything in plan. So I was a bit, I hope that probably you can make, you know, we would like to stick close to the task that is given to us.
Right.
In the pipeline. So I was a bit like surprised and shocked, like if Mr. Dr. Kamar Zaman and Dr. Ghazali would like to scrape it off, then I may have to be a little bit responsible to the group of gangs that already prepared things.
Already excited about it, yeah.
So we just had a while ago and they're super excited to join the first program.
All right.
Assalamualaikum, Dr. Liza.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Waalaikumsalam.
Can I share something?
Sure.
Okay, my name is Baiduri. I'm from UTEM. I would like to respond to this task. I believe it's a very good initiative for us to actually instill volunteerism to students despite of their busy and hectic schedule. I think our role here would be to facilitate in giving them ideas on how they can actually help the community. Perhaps in a very simple and small scale. I've been thinking of having my students like teaching younger kids like public speaking or any other skills that they are good at. So we can in a way tell our students that they can actually contribute at their own levels without involving lots of funds. Just use whatever experience and knowledge that they have. For me, I think this is feasible, doable for my students, and I think it's a good thing, and it looks like something that overseas students are doing for me.
Yeah.
So
Thank you very
we
much
are
for the
for
feedback.
this, yeah, we are for this task.
Okay,
Thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
Dr. Liza, Assalamualaikum. Good
Yes,
morning.
Waalaikumsalam.
I'm Farhan from UMK. Just want to quickly respond on Mr. Kamar Zaman questions that are in terms of inadequacy of resources and limited time frame that we are currently facing. Is it possible if we do have something like a reaction video to sort of like take one example of a community engagement video that they found online and do some kind of reaction to that? Because I think what
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can the rest hear, Mr. Farhan?
No, I thought it was me.
We lost his audio.
Okay. Right, I'm sorry, we lost him, I think. Right, from what Dr. Farhan said, I think is on the reaction, right? Looking at it's quite similar to the two brothers feedback just now, yeah, from what has already been there and then giving a reaction. Right. So do we want to hear from the rest? Like how are we going to? Yeah, to me, I may be also biased with what we have already come up with. Actually, that is what we have in mind. Yeah, it doesn't have to be big, right? It can just be a small one. But like, you know, at least because for them to understand that they have to care for what they see, yeah, around them. And then it can be as small as taking care of a cat, stray cat, that kind of thing to me. Allahu alam. But yeah, maybe we can also get feedback via WhatsApp, yeah, later on, because then we will come back and then we'll see, yeah, my team will perhaps revise some of the things to simplify what we have here, inshallah. So maybe at this point, because we don't want to take a lot of time, we have 4 more. But thank you very much. I appreciate all the feedback. Yeah. Maybe we can go to the next activity, shall we? Or we can always go back to the weekend we help afterwards. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So shall we move on to the next one? Now I cannot go to the next slide.
Doctor, I have suggestion.
Okay, that.
All right. Instead of hold on, let me just type. Okay, just okay, instead of this is for the first sentence of the description. Maybe instead of putting there an organization, can we just simplify that so that it can be open?
Yes, correct.
Okay,
correct.
this, for example, this activity promotes the idea of the involvement in the committee or something like that, something similar.
Yes.
We just remove the word organization. So it's
Okay.
up to individual universities to decide whether they want to do with other organization or within the university itself. Is it possible for us to do
It
that?
is possible. It is possible. Yeah, because
just
it's actually
leave it
more,
open.
it's quite generic here. That's what actually we are introducing. But actually that our idea is more on campus kind of
because
activity.
my concern is the word organization. When the word
Baiklah.
organization refers to an
Big
established
one,
body out there.
Betul.
Because
That one is memang our higher level doing out there. Okay. So our
thank
team,
you, Doctor.
please take note, yeah. Lily.
All right.
Thank you very much, Brother Kamaruzaman, yeah, Mr. Ghazali, and then we lost Farhan, and then the 2 sisters just now. Thank you for the feedback. So we shall move on to the next challenge, Brother Daniel.
Yep. Okay. So again, thank you for the feedback. So we will move on to the second activity, which is lessons in life, extracting moral values from a short story. So again, to make things simple, we will provide the short story. There are 4 there, and we have given you the Google Drive. So what the participants are required to do is just extracting the moral values that they learn from the short story. Okay, so how do they do this? Is by recording a video. They must record a video and just present it in the creative way. So they can sing, they can act, they can recite poetry, they can rap, anything that is creative, as long as the message comes across, as long as we can know what are the moral values that they learn. then it should be okay. All right. So as you can see, the objective of this activity is to enhance the vocabulary of the participants because they will need to read the short stories. And of course, they need to comprehend and what do they read. And of course, there are a bit of critical thinking as well, where they need to identify what are the moral values that they learn from the short stories. Okay. So once they have record their video, they have edit, make it interesting and everything. So they need to upload it again in their TikTok account. And when they register in the Google form, they need to share the URL link and make sure. Okay, so make sure that TikTok account must be public. Okay, do not private it. Okay, so this is the participants are required to work in pairs. Okay, 2 orang. And again, each university submit only one video. All right. And number 7, you can see these are basically what are the things that must be inside the video. What is the title of the short story that they chose out of the 4? And what are the 2 moral values? Okay, they must present 2 in a creative way. And the last one, how can you relate to the moral values? Okay, to the community. So you want them, the community, to learn as well. All right. So this is in regards to the second activity. Any questions? Is it clear? Going once, going twice. So, okay, all right. So let's move on to the third one. Yeah. So I think this is pretty clear. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, and
Okay.
Mr. Daniel, I just
worries.
asking, where can we get this short story? Because when I Google, I couldn't. Can we?
Okay. Madam Lily, we have given you the link here, but Madam
the
Lily.
link, okay.
You can look, I think you can go to the website. The link of
Okay.
the stories actually are in the website, yeah?
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Thank you.
So this one manageable, yeah?
Oh yeah,
Inshallah?
manageable. Inshallah.
Okay, all right.
All right, we move on
Let's
to
move
the
on to
third
the
one,
third
yeah?
one. Okay, the third one
Yeah,
is
my was okay, now got it.
okay.
Right.
So play your role. The third one is SDG short video response. Okay. So the students firstly will need to, so this is similar to the second one just now, but instead of reading, they need to watch a video. Okay, so the video is again in line with the SDG theme. So you can see up there are 3 short videos that we have chosen: Sayang Kalimantan, Tube Light, and Why Do You Give? So that is the link of the video there. All right. So the objectives of this activity is to, of course, develop the critical thinking among the participants because they need to critically respond to the video, yeah, and of course enhance their speaking skills because they will be presenting they will be doing a response to the video. And of course it will also motivate the participants to listen to educational public speaking videos. So this is more like they are watching a TED Talk, something like that. Okay, so for this task the participants are required to work in a team of 3 to 4. Okay, and as I mentioned just now, we have given you the video. So the participants, the team must choose only one. Yeah, they need to choose one of the 3 videos given. Okay, and again, they will need to record themselves, prepare a video addressing the video itself. Okay, if you can see number 3, participants record their response, their part role in addressing the issue in the most interesting and creative way. Again, we want to make sure that it is interesting, so they can, be creative. They can sing, they can do a monologue, they can act, they can have poetry recital, or if they want to combine a lot of, components or ways to present in their video response, by all means, it's okay. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So again, similar to the previous two activities, the participants are required to upload their video on their TikTok account and share the URL when they register in the Google form. And each university must submit only one video. Okay, any question about this activity?
And no question from you, M. Thank you.
All right. So again, this is just the students just need to extract what are the issues discussed in the video. Right. So they need to explain more or less like a summary as well. Okay, if they can include what can they learn from it. Good as well, as long as it is based on the video. But then again, we are expecting them to be creative. All right. Hopefully can be viral dekat TikTok juga lah. All right, in a good way. Viral in a good way, yeah. Inshallah. Okay, yes. Yeah, FYP, boleh hashtag FYP dah nanti, ya. Okay, let's move on to the fourth activity. Okay, so hashtag from where I am sitting, TikTok caption. Okay, so to make things simple, this is just the students are required to record a video of where they are sitting. Okay, from where they are sitting, I am sitting in this case, yeah, and they need to write a very impressive caption. For this one, it focuses more on the writing aspect. So if you look at the objectives, to develop participant creativity in writing, of course, because they need to be creative when they want to describe on the caption. Nowadays it's all about social media, so we want them to be able to make interesting caption on the video from where they are sitting. Yeah. Again, to improve participants' conciseness in writing, as well as to encourage participants to be selective in using appropriate vocabulary, because when they are writing a caption, they will need to use the correct vocabulary to describe, the video that they will post. Yeah. Okay, so this is an individual caption writing contest, so the participants will not need to work in a group. Yeah, participants select one or a combination of the SDGs listed in the theme section. So we must have this theme in their video. Yeah, participants record a 1-minute video clip of the view in front of where they are sitting. So they can sit anywhere. All right, so they record it for 1 minute, and they can edit it out. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be still. So they can be creative in this sense. Yeah. Okay, so they need to post the video and write a caption. Yeah, but the caption must begin using this words. Yeah, from where I am sitting, the view dot 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 dot. Okay, so they can just continue and make and again be creative in describing that. Yeah, so the caption should be between 80 to 100 words, and participants must mention the HE Elca TikTok. We will give you the details later. Okay, and each university must submit 2 entries only, so 2 participants for this activity. And the same thing, they will need to upload in their TikTok account, share the link when they register in the Google form. Okay, and again, make sure their TikTok account must be public. All right, any question for this activity, the third to the fourth one? I think it's clear. Okay, lastly, I think this is the last one, right, Madam Lily? Yeah, lastly, twisted ending. Yeah, change the ending of a movie. So the participants are required to watch a movie that we have given there, list of movies. We have The Lorax, Wall-E, Remember the Titans, and Pursuit of Happiness. Okay. Okay, no worries, Sister Najiha. Okay, I believe that the session is recorded, so we will share the recording later, so for the team managers to refer to. Okay, all right. So going back to this activity, yeah, we provide the list of movies. So the students are required to again watch the movie. If they have watched the movie, so they can skip that. So that's good. So we just want them to create an alternate ending, okay, to the movie. All right. So so we can go through the objective to enhance participants' critical thinking, of course, because they need to be creative. on how and critical on how to change the ending of the movie that is being given that. Okay, and of course to develop the students' presentation skill and creativity, as I mentioned, and to demonstrate the understanding of selected movie. So they also need to understand the movie. Okay, so for this task, the participants are required to work in pairs. Yeah, as I mentioned, the movie is provided. Okay, and the participants just need to create an alternate ending by creating a video. Okay, the most creative way. So again, they can be creative, they can act it out, or they can do a monologue. So be creative in that sense. Okay, the video should not exceed 3 minutes. Yeah, each university must submit only one video. And again, the same thing, they just need to share their the URL link to in the registration form. All right. So for your information, the movies are available in Netflix and Disney Hotstar Plus. Okay, so let me just check which one is which. Okay, for the Lorax and the Pursuit of Happiness, it's available in Netflix, while Wall-E and Remember the Titans is available in Disney Hotstar Plus. So that is where the participants can watch the movie if they haven't watched it before. Okay. All right. So any question in regards to this activity?
Okay, Encik Daniel. Okay.
Yes.
Can UUM, sorry, UUM, upload or share the video in the Google Drive, because not all of us have this Netflix. I don't have any Netflix account.
Okay. All right. No, Madam Lily, would you like to answer
Is it
the
possible?
question?
Actually,
I cannot find the full version on YouTube.
I know. Actually, the problem is that we cannot simply download, right? Because these movies are, copyright. Okay, so that's why we cannot actually download the movies and put it in the share drive. So at this point, that's the suggestion that we have actually. So if you can find, or maybe. That's the thing, okay, because we cannot download actually.
And not all of us has Netflix account.
Yes, I know. Yes.
We have to view something that we don't have, right? I don't. That's my concern.
Okay. Can we discuss that first, and then we'll get back to
if any of us has sorry lah, maybe if we have this thing in what call that thing, DVD, right? DVD on DVD. Okay, perhaps if any of us have this thing in or on DVD, or maybe have downloaded this on your laptop, is it possible for
we share?
I don't want to say share.
Sure, I know that's the
because
problem.
that's the term, yeah, that's the problem. But that's the problem. That's the problem because this are copyrighted, right? Videos, right? Movies.
Yes.
They are not really movies. They're not really video. They are movies, right? So
yeah,
but
because
my concern is
we thought that these are the movies which are actually popular. I mean, most of us actually have at some point, right? Have watched them.
I've never heard about any of this movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. This is my first time.
Maybe we will get back to you and the rest regarding
I'm so sorry.
if there are issues about viewing the movies.
My issue,
right?
actually not issue. Actually, just we cannot find it on YouTube, the full version. Or
I know.
The movies
you cannot find it on YouTube. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
If you go online, phone it's all very it's illegal actually, right? Okay,
And I'm not sure whether we can download. Okay, thank you,
Yeah, and
Madam Lily.
we'll get back to that. Yeah, right.
Assalamualaikum. Can I share something here? Sorry, Faiz from Minimas here.
Yes, Brother Faiz.
Yeah. It's just my 2 cents. Instead of us requiring the students to watch these movies, I think we can start off by asking if any of the students have actually watched the movies, because we understand the limitation that they might not have access to these movies. So we can do that, number one. Number two, I think understanding the plot of the movie, you don't really have to watch the movie. There are a lot of sites out there that you can just read the, detailed plots of the movies. And, I think by reading the plot of the movie is sufficient for them to come up with a good alternate ending for that. It's just my 2 cents. I understand where Mr. Kamarazaman is coming from. Not everyone has access to Netflix and everything. It's not worth it just to subscribe to it for a while, just to complete this task. So yeah, I think reading the plot would be sufficient for that. Again, just my 2 cents. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Encik Faiz.
Thank you, Brother Faiz, for the suggestion. Yeah. All right. So we will discuss more about this, but from the legal perspective, okay. For now, what we can suggest is the one that I said just now. But if there are any changes, we will let you know in the WhatsApp group, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for the concern. We did think about this actually. All right. Any other questions? Don't worry, inshallah, we will make things easier for everyone, inshallah. Any other questions about the activity?
Hi. I have a question.
Yes, yes.
All right. My name is Azrizal from Unimap. All right. So the question is regarding the TikTok account. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So you mentioned that the TikTok one, once the students have made the videos, they should upload to TikTok and send the URL to them. All right. The issue is, can we? One possibility is that the students use their own personal TikTok to send their URL to the organizer. Correct. All right. But the issue is that some students might feel, oh, their TikTok is quite private. Maybe they have put something. So they don't want to share. So the question is, can the university create their own university's TikTok? For example, the Unimap HE Elca TikTok account, and the students upload their videos there, and that link is posted to the
registration.
Yes.
I believe not a problem, because we will check based on the link of the video itself. So there akan ada you will in the registration form, you will include all of the details with the link. So actually the profile, it's not tak semestinya they must be the student. So yeah, I don't think it's a problem. But Madam Wan Putri, do you have anything to add, because you're in charge of the registration? Maybe. From my point of view, I don't think it's a problem, as long as you can watch the video and we can retrieve the link. Yep.
Yes.
Madam,
Thank you.
You want to add anything?
Actually, I just want to add something. Actually, what Encik Azrizal suggested just now actually is a good suggestion, but we didn't want to suggest it in the first place because we thought that it could be again an issue with the universities. But if the UC can actually open one TikTok account for this particular program where they can actually post all the videos together, that would be wonderful actually. All right. Thank you for the suggestion.
Yep, I think that's a good suggestion, because you can promote your university's HE Elca TikTok account, and all of the submission is there. So it's a good promotion for the university as well. So I think it's a wonderful suggestion. Yep.
And it's good to reuse the account for later Elca too.
Exactly. True. Yep. Any other question? Thank you
very much for the suggestion.
Thank you, Encik Azrizal. Actually, I agree with Encik Azrizal's suggestions, because personally speaking, I do not want other people to know my personal TikTok account.
Yes, that's true.
So thank you for giving that suggestion.
Okay. Any other question? I believe that's the end of the activities, right, Dr. Lisa?
Yep.
I think that's it. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
Any other questions in regards to anything outside of, anything? Yes, Dr. Ghazali?
Assalamualaikum, it's me again. I would like to repeat my request for
On the
the
rubrics, right?
rubric,
Yeah.
rubric of the assessment. Whether how will you judge? How do you give marks to the submissions?
Okay. We have actually, thank you, Mr. Ghazali, for the question. We have actually discussed that because we knew it was coming, yeah. But yes, we are going to provide all of you with the general, how to say, items on what we are going to look at, yeah, but it's not going to be too detailed because we feel that I'm not sure whether the other universities shared the rubrics in the past. He Elca, did you guys do that? Did you give rubrics to all the
I
other
guess
universities?
based on my own experience, attending other LCAS, sometimes we did something, but then again we were a bit disappointed when
I see.
actually the judges were looking
We're
at
looking for something else, yeah.
for something else instead
Correct.
of what we thought the important part of the assignments.
I see.
Yes.
So it means it was not shared before.
Yeah, it was not shared before that. But I would appreciate if you can share the rubric. Okay.
Yeah, point taken. Inshallah, that's why we were discussing this actually yesterday. Yeah? So we want to try to make it as transparent as possible. Inshallah. Yeah. So we'll get back to you. It's a good question. Yeah, and then we will somehow share. But to what extent, we will let you know, Nanti. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. So, is there any more question? Let me stop sharing, or do we want to go to any of the slides before I stop sharing? Okay, I will stop sharing then. Okay. Sorry. Okay, now. So, Alhamdulillah, thank you, Brother Daniel, Madam Lily, yeah, for the explanation, and thank you also for very exciting questions and also feedback. Yeah, I mean, we are working together. Yeah, we just want to make sure that our students are able to do this. Yeah, feasible, but main thing is the language, of course, English language, that will be in the rubrics, as well as what we are actually focusing on, yeah, which is the sustainable community. Yeah, so if I can, before perhaps you all have questions that you need to ask later, but before we end this, maybe to other more questions, yeah. If you have noticed, yeah, there are 5 activities altogether, and 2 of the activities are compulsory. To say compulsory, it's quite free. It's free for the students to pick from any of the 9 SDGs, which are the care, we help, and also from where I'm sitting, which means they can take any quality education. They can pick from any of those aspects. But the other 3 activities or the SDGs are already set, because we want to make them a bit focused on the SDGs that have already been chosen, yeah, for them. So yeah, that's number 1, and number 2 with the issue of copyright. Yeah, that's why we do not want to. We're very how to say quite careful with that copyright thingy. We do not want at the end of the day we'll be sued. Yeah, so we will also ask our the expert later on. So as much as possible, we want to get everybody things to be convenient for everybody. Yeah, so yeah. And then with the idea from our brother Azrizal just now, is it? With regards to reading the plot, yeah, I would say, yeah, I mean, it's a good strategy too, right? Because yes, in this activity, we actually want the students to watch the movie if they have actually not watched. But from the plot, if they're really interested, that can trigger them. Oh, reading the plot, they really want to watch that movie, and that can also happen, afterwards, right? It doesn't have to be prior to the to the activity itself. So yeah, that could be a good strategy too. Yeah, and The TikTok account will get back to you. Inshallah, we will also have our TikTok account for He Elca 2022 IG, yeah, as well as I think on Facebook also, yeah. And yeah, will be shared with you. And one thing that I like to, another thing, yeah, two things. One is I appreciate all team managers to fill up the details, the Google form, yeah, for us to get the details of you as team managers. I think so far we are still waiting for 5 more team managers from IPTAs. Yeah, 5 more. So you know who you are. I don't have to mention from Unity University. So please, we do need that information. And afterwards, also our team, my team will share the Google Forms for the participation, yeah. So for the students to fill up. So I think from now on, we have to, all team managers can start looking for the participants, yeah, and can, you know, hopefully we will motivate our students, you know, try to help them as much as we can, inshallah. Yeah, we'll, you know, find this very fruitful, yeah, even though we're doing it online. Yeah, so that is from me. Unless you have anything else to put forward here, please. Okay. All right, so we just one WhatsApp away. Never mind, you can be very active. Yeah, can be, you know, do ask questions on the WhatsApp. Sometimes if we are late in replying because we need to deliberate also, we don't want to give all this, you know, response which may be back and forth later on. We correct things like that. So yes.
Sorry
Yes.
to interrupt.
Sure, go ahead.
I am Azida from University of Malaysia Terengganu. So I have a question regarding the fees because my boss just told me that we need to pay about 300 ringgit, regarding the fees. So far, I think we have not received the invoice yet.
Okay.
So could you please explain a bit about the fees?
Okay, thank you very much. That is also one of the things that I actually wanted to say, yeah, because this thing initially it was normally it's supposed to be the budget. We're supposed to get the budget from JPT, but this year we're not getting any. So our dean, our director has spoken to all the deans, yeah, of languages. Alhamdulillah, they came up with consensus that we are not going to give any prizes, yeah, to the participants, but only e-certificates. But we do have some monetary, you know, financial implications. So we agreed that each university, yeah, each IPTA will be giving some money for our, you know, for our side to do work, like for our student buddies, yeah, who are helping us in terms of refreshment and in terms of our data, you know, data plan, things like that. So yes, so they agreed that each IPTA will be I wouldn't say paying lah. Is it donating? Donating pun tak sedap kan? Macam mana? What would be the word? Paying lah.
Contributing.
Okay, we'll be paying for this bond by each university, and not from the kementerian. So 356 ringgit 25 cent. Bersih, yeah. So this one will be for the refreshment of on our side, and also for the work that we're gonna do, you know, the miscellaneous. So agreed already. Inshallah, our center will be sending invoice. Yeah. Don't do anything yet. Invoice will come to you, and on the invoice there will be an account number for your center to be paying to us, inshallah. So this is already made known to all the deans, and they have agreed, yeah, upon this. Yes. Hope I answered your question. Madam Nozida, Dr. Nozida, Azida, sorry. Okay, and also to the rest. Can all students get participation? Yes, yes. Definitely. Yeah. Any other questions?
For the managers too, certificate from for the managers.
Managers, definitely. Got letter, got certificate. Ada certificate for managers ke? Madam Millie?
Yes, yes, of course.
We can start.
Especially Encik Ghazali, my friend.
Especially, right? We give you a big one.
Yeah. So give it quickly because before the end of 2022, so that we can put it on our ELPPT or apa, kita punya activity.
For our appraisal,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Definitely. So definitely, inshallah, we will also be looking forward to it. All right. Are there any other questions? All right. Don't want to take more of your time. I'd like to thank all of you, thank the team, yeah, for the the briefing, and also all the team managers. Hope we can work together. No problem. You can always ask questions, yeah, on the WhatsApp. So yeah, all the best to all of us. Yeah, we will
Group
update
photos.
you. Yeah.
Group photos.
Group photos. Switch on the videos then. Who's gonna take our photos?
You guys.
Daniel?
Can, insyaAllah. Boleh.
Okay, please switch on the videos first. Yeah, I mute myself on the thing.
Okay, I'll wait for another 1
Okay, we
minute.
have our brother Zariman, Brother Zariman ke brother Daniel is speaking?
Siapa-siapa boleh lah. I can take the picture as well. The screenshot.
Okay, tak apa. Let's look beautiful and handsome. Okay, the others
Yep.
waiting for the rest.
I'll wait for another 1 minute lah. Okay.
Okay.
While waiting for the rest. Okay, let me just take a few shots first. Okay, smile, everyone. 1, 2. Okay, wait, yeah. Let me just check. It's there. Okay, once more. Okay, 1, 2, smile. Okay, one last time. Okay. Wait, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Smile, everyone. Okay, so later we'll forward this to all of you, yeah? All right. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you very much. We end our briefing session with Surah
Thank you,
Wal-As and
thank you
speaker
all.
Farah. Okay,
Thank you, Doctor.
Assalamualaikum. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone.
Looking forward
Thank you so
to
much.
watch the videos.
Okay.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Salam. Okay, Brother Zariman is going to stop the recording, yeah?
Dr. Liza kena end sebab host.
Oh, saya kena.
Sebab host.
Alright. Recording.